Thank you for tuning in to the only stations giving you double the information and inspiration, WDRB Media and WGIV, the soul of Charlotte. This is Miss Carmen, your host of Carmen and Cream, and I am wrapping up If These Walls Could Talk. We had 3 amazing weeks. I had guests on my show all 3 weeks, but today I'm doing it solo, so I'm going to hopefully give you some helpful nuggets to get through some hurtful times. Today, I want to share how a toxic relationship can mold you into becoming a better partner in your last relationship. So, if you followed my show, if you've been there from the beginning, I know you hear me talk about my previous relationship. You know, I've mentioned it quite a few times, but nothing in depth or anything. I know I talk about my current relationship all the time, but I just want to point out the fact that, being in a toxic relationship, I know if you are there right now, you definitely want to get out. I want to make that clear. You want to get out at some point in time. Hopefully you can get out now, but if you can't, eventually build yourself up and become stronger. No matter if you think you're happy with that person, if the both of you are just engaged in toxic behaviors together and that is your lifestyle, I know that was my relationship. That's how our relationship was up. I wouldn't say that it was all bad, because when people think of, oh, I was in a toxic relationship, they feel like that one person was a victim when it was the both of them. It was the both of them that was the bad guy, Like, you don't always have to be there. It doesn't always have to be one victim in a toxic relationship. When people discuss, oh, okay, my past relationship, it was so horrible, this person did that, and blah, 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 and they don't take ownership of what they've done. So another tip would be take ownership for your part that you play in your toxic relationship. And I know I just jumped right in. Like, I jumped right in. I ain't wait to see if the water was cold or hot, whatever. I did. I jumped right into this one because I don't have that much time, but it's a very important topic. So I want to get as much knowledge and enough, as much wisdom as I possibly can. But yeah, so you need to take ownership of the part that you play in your toxic relationship, because it's not just the person that you're with. You play a role, whether you are being an enabler. You can be enabling their behavior. They're enabling your behavior. You react to them in a certain way. They react to you in a certain way. You do these things. They do these things. So you need to take ownership of the part that you play in it. And I'm not saying that you can't fix I'm not saying you can't fix a toxic relationship, because there are some stories where people were just down and out and just in a horrible place and doing all kinds of things together, doing drugs together, drinking alcohol together, getting in trouble together, doing other illegal activities together, and now they're successful, they're on the right path, and they're still together. So unfortunately my situation, or fortunately for me, because I'm totally happy with my new boo, but that wasn't I didn't have a happy ending in that relationship. Our ending was quite epic. I might save that though. I might save that ending. I'm not gonna throw all of that out there right now. Y'all can get to know me a little bit better before I just throw my little unhappy ending out. or I get to know you all. Talk to me all. By the way, pause. Let's stop right there for a second. Talk to me. I talk to y'all all the time. Talk to me on my social media. On my Facebook is Carmen WGIV. You can go on my like page, my YouTube, my Instagram, or my Twitter, which is Carmen and Cream. Talk to me. Get to know me. Now, if I get to know y'all, if you talk to me and get to know me, I might tell y'all some of my other business. Let's make that deal. Might tell y'all some of my other business. It's really juicy, so you may want to listen to it. And you can definitely learn from it. I'm sure you can learn from it, which is most important to me as to why I would even share. I know it has quite a bit of entertainment value, but I would want to share it with you because it's definitely knowledge and wisdom that you may need in your own life. But going back to taking responsibility and ownership of your actions within your toxic relationship, you know, you need to take ownership and recognize the part that you play, and that you're not the victim. You are one of the one. You are a part player in whatever's going on. So just work towards fixing it so you can have that happy ending, or just get out of it. Because usually when you're having toxic behaviors is bad habits, and everybody knows that bad habits are hard to break. And so just look at that person as your bad habit, and look at yourself as their bad habit. Like, y'all have bad habit. Y'all are each other's bad habit. And that's the worst place you can be. The worst place that you can be, because you're like, it's a mental thing. You have this mentality of, you know, this is my best friend, and this is who I do everything with. I can do anything with them, and I can have fun with them. We have a great time. But then in having that great time there are so many tragic things that can go on during those great times, or in between those great times that you're having together, that no good comes out of. It sets you back. It sets you back tremendously. There's so many people that can be in better places than they are, because they choose to be with this person that together you're just not an unbreakable force. Like, you're not that force to be reckoned with. So together you need to back. You need to split. You just need to tear away from each other. So it's like, what is the Will Smith movie? The one, he was a superhero. Oh man, I can't think of it right now. The one, though, he was a superhero, and his wife, when they come together, they become human or mortal, and so they die. They're able to be killed, but the further they are apart, the stronger they are. I cannot remember that movie, but anyhow, the name of it, anyhow. But it's sort of like that. Oh yeah. Wait. It's Hancock. Yes. So yeah, like Hancock. Being in a toxic relationship is like Hancock. Hey, so there you go, little analogy. But yeah, the further you are apart, the stronger you are, and it's okay. Like, just realize that it is okay to be away from this person, because, you know, although you want to be together and although you want to do things together, you both know that it's better when you are apart. And for my life, that's been a truth. Like, well, he's better off without me. I'm better off without him. Things have been happening for him. Things have been happening for me. So it's just like, I hate to say that, I guess we kind of had torn each other down and torn each other apart just by enabling each other to do things that don't necessarily, well, I won't say necessarily, that don't align with God's plan. And, you know, once you realize that you need to align your life with the plan that God has for you, and surround yourself with people that are, you know, in the kingdom life and in the kingdom mindset and not in the world's mindset, then things just start coming your way. You attract better people, you attract better opportunities, you attract just so many things that come your way that's just thrown at you that you wouldn't, like, you're prepared for, because God made sure you're prepared, but you don't even know it. It's just like you can get overwhelmed with just things, all these great things coming your way, and then you can sit down, brace yourself, and then figure out how to take them all on. But yeah, that was our issue. That's what we came to realize. I don't know if I guess one of us realized it before the other or what. But you know, that was probably the best decision we have ever made together, was just to not be together. And I'm okay with that. And I hope he's okay with that too. But yeah, you're in a toxic relationship. You need to sit down and you need to think about it. And you need to realize that you are in a toxic relationship. If you're doing things with people, with this person, that it seems there's always something. There may be a few months that is good, everything's great, it seems like it's going well, and then something crazy happens, like stupid crazy happens, and you're like, oh, why is because you're doing these things, and you're doing these things because of this person and with this person and for this person, and you just don't realize that, you know, it's toxic, it's deadly, it's something that can kill you. And I'm not necessarily like you're gonna die, but can kill the person that you are supposed to be. Like that person may not even have ever been alive because you are stuck in this place with this person. So I definitely encourage you to sit down and think about it. Look at them and really look at them for real. Look at yourself and look inside yourself. And you know, you have that gut feeling, you have that intuition, you have the knowledge to know when you should just walk away. And do whatever you have to do to walk away. Don't be ashamed. Don't be too proud. Don't be, like, okay, my mom likes him or my cousin them like him. Like, no. Don't be ashamed. Don't be too proud to walk away. Yeah, you can tell them, okay, we tried it. It didn't work. This is what's best for us. Don't be ashamed of what your friends are going to think. Oh, so you just going to leave or whatever. It doesn't even matter what anybody else is saying, because the best thing for you and the best thing for them was to just get out. And I hope, just giving a little tad bit of my testimony, because like I said, until I get to know y'all not going to be up in my business. So get on there, get on my social media, talk to me, people. But yeah, just get out. And that is my solution. That's my suggestion. You could try to have your happy ending and waste another 10 years of your life, waste another 10 years of your children's lives. Lord forbid that y'all have any children together, but waste another 10 years of their life too, of being not being as happy as they could be because you wanted to stay in a situation that wasn't good for you, wasn't good for them, and wasn't good for the person that you're with. So even if that is your child's mother or father, like, the children know, the children see it. They're not stupid. They're not oblivious to what's going on. It doesn't matter if they're 2, 3, 4. Like, they still know what's going on. I still knew what was going on in my mama's house when, I was 4 years old. And I saw the things that were going on that weren't working, or the things that were working. I understood that as a 4-year-old and a 5-year-old. Like, we know, children know, they're not stupid. And they probably know more than you do, because you got the blinders on and you don't want to see it. And it's not that you don't see it, you just don't want to. So definitely take all of those nuggets into consideration when we're talking about if these walls could talk. If these walls could talk, oh my goodness. That's all I have to say is, oh my goodness, if these walls could talk. I'm just thinking, just going back over all the crazy things that happened. I'm just replaying all the things in my mind, and I'm like, wow. And it's just lessons that you learn from that. And I am much better partner. I know I always give advice and all that stuff. I don't give advice because I haven't been where certain people are. I give advice because I've been there and I've lived it, and I'm so much better. I'm so much better at it, and I'm such a great partner right now. And just from being in a toxic relationship, just experiencing that. I'm not saying that everybody should experience one, but like, everybody should at least know somebody that too. everybody should at least know somebody that's in one and be like, ooh, I don't want that. So, but yeah, I mean, I am just sharing throughout this whole series. I've just been sharing the things that I learned how to do from being in a toxic relationship. I didn't learn how to respect my partner. I didn't learn how to be a good mother and a good everything. So from not being in the toxic relationship, from not been there and done that. I've been there, done that. So take what you need from it, learn from it, and keep listening. I will chit chat with you guys next week. We are wrapping it up with landscaping. We've built the house, so let's do some landscaping and maintaining. Thank you so much for tuning in to WGIV, and I will chit chat with you next week.